Welcome everybody to another episode of Dude Check This Out. My name is Evan. I'm here with Christian. I'm really excited for this episode. I feel like I got some juicy content going on. I'm super excited to share. What you got going on, brother?
You know what I don't got going on is a segment, and I just realized that in this moment that I didn't do that. So hand up for accountability. Hand up for accountability. I dropped the ball on that.
Okay.
And you know what else just happened? My Chrome stopped responding.
Oh no!
So that's so cool. So I can't look anything up. Well, I guess I can do it on my phone, but I can't do it on here. But yeah, besides that, doing well. Busy week. We had to reschedule a couple days, so we're recording a little bit later in the week. Happens that way sometimes.
Yep.
But yeah, it's been a hot minute. How was your holiday weekend?
It was good. It was really nice to not have to do too much. I just didn't really do a whole lot like Sunday and Monday, which is kind of nice. I did golf Monday. Had probably one of the worst rounds I've had in a little while.
Oh,
quite unfortunate. We played at Tanglewood. It wasn't a good driver day for me, and it wasn't a good like under 100 yards for me. Irons were fine, but I was struggling. What about you?
Yeah. Well, who'd you play with? Tell me about this round. That's one of my favorite courses to play.
I would agree. It's such a beautiful course, and it was in such good condition too.
Yeah.
I played with Jason, and so neither of us were playing like super great. He was definitely playing better, so we were just kind of we started off. I was like, let's just play our own balls. Like, it doesn't need to be a competition, but I just kind of want to see what my score is. And I went like par, double bogey, triple bogey, double bogey, triple bogey. And I was like, maybe we should scramble.
I've been thinking.
I don't like this idea anymore. Let's restart.
These past couple holes, I've been thinking, just what if we scrambled? Yeah. No, it is a humbling experience. Like, I used to not really ever play my own ball because like my family and I would always just scramble together.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you play your own ball, it's a humbling experience. Like, Denton and I went out Friday after work, got out early on that, played 9, walked 9. And it's funny because I find whenever we walk 9, sometimes there'll be other people that are like, "Oh, you roughing it out there?" Like, "Oh, like, yeah." But I think walking is, especially walking 9, can be some of the most enjoyable ways to play if the course allows for it. Like, some courses are just way too hilly to do it, but it's just nice and calming. I think it's a different vibe. But I don't know where I was going with that.
No, I mean, I like that though. I agree. I don't know if I have like the wrong fucking shoes or something, but walking
I think you do.
9 is brutal. It just rips me apart.
Yeah, because have you walked with those Pumas yet? Because I remember last time we walked, you had those Nikes that were just not meant for it.
Yeah, and the bad part is these Pumas aren't good for it too. Like, it definitely has more support around the ankle, but I noticed the toes are like super fucking coned in and like super tight, and that doesn't allow for nice walking. It allows nice for like standing there. Shots, but not comfortable.
Yeah, I've never gotten into I've had Puma shoes and like Nike shoes in the past, but it's always been not golf shoes, just regular shoes. It's always the narrowness that does it. Like, I can't, it does not fit. So like, the golf shoes I have are 0 drop, and so they're like flat on bottom, and then they are extra wide toe base. They look a little bit clown shoey, like just kind of.
They look good,
but yeah, the black ones look good. I think the white ones, that was probably a mistake. I should have gone all black from the get-go. It's one of those things where like it looks good to my eye when it's not on my person, and then when I see myself in them, I'm like, oh, that looks kind of goofy. It's one of those things. But no, those shoes are incredibly comfortable for golf. Like, even without golf, if I could wear them on a normal basis and not look kind of goofy, I would probably do it. Just they're that comfy. But yeah, you should walk 9. LA Nickel's a very walkable front 9.
It is. I will have to walk it when I get better shoes, just because I tried doing 18 with Jason and walking it. It was probably like maybe a month and a half ago, and it was just not good. It was just a grueler.
Yeah, so walking 18 on its own, regardless of shoes, it's like harder than you think. And then you're like, oh, the professionals do it 4 times during tournaments, and then you're like, I get why Tiger Woods is kind of like beat up.
Yeah, for a while his feet are so whack.
Yeah. because it does take a toll. But no, it's like Twilight, walking 9 rounds. Like you got a couple brewskis. Denton and I both have the Sunday bags, and they have like cool pockets on them.
Yeah.
You can put a flask in there. It's a whole vibe. It's a whole vibe.
Is it meant for putting flasks in there?
Anything's meant for putting in a flask.
Okay.
As long as it's got a pocket. But
got it.
sometimes
prison pocket.
you gotta think. You gotta weigh the alcohol per weight. Like you have to start thinking like you're a camper a little bit. You got to think about how your weight's distributed, what's going to take up weight. Sometimes beer cans aren't the move, and sometimes you just need some Jameson in a flask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's a good that's a good way to look at it. I know that I want to start walking more. I have to commit to getting new shoes, and I just wish good golf shoes weren't so expensive.
Yeah, that's true. They are expensive. I mean, you could probably get away with like regular shoes Denton wears his Hokas, I think. Hokas, regular shoes for it. It's not ideal, but yeah, if you're trying to get into it, it'd be a good test run. But no, I shot, I think 6 over. I'm getting confused because I walked twice this week, and I walked once with him, and then I think it was actually the next day. It was really muddy and really wet, and I was like, I still want to go, and so I did. And that was, I think I shot 6th in, and I think I shot like 7 over with him. But no, they were solid rounds, good rounds.
That's not bad at all, though. Like that's still breaking 80.
Yeah, it was on track to break 80. Trying to think what the fault was. Oh yeah, I had like 1 or 2 top shots, and then I had 1 OB, but usually if I can keep it in bounds, I'm always on track to break 80.
Yeah.
As long as the short game isn't completely dog shit. But yeah, my goal is to try to get into single digit handicap. I think I can do it by the end of this year if I just fix a few things.
We like that.
We'll see.
That's huge. That's huge.
We'll see. Cool.
What else you got going on this week, man?
Oh, what else happened over the weekend? Oh yeah, I had some torrential hail come down here. And my car suffered some incredible hail damage. No cracked glass, no cracked windshields or windows or anything, but it looks like a golf ball in a lot of spots.
Oh.
And it's strange. Like, so that car's new. It's the first like new car I've ever had, and I feel strangely detached from how terrible what just happened is. I don't know if that's do what?
Because it's new?
No, I feel, I don't know. I feel like it doesn't bug me as much as it should. And I don't know what the reasoning is. Like I have insurance. It's going to get fixed up. It's going to be fine. I don't know what the reason is that I just feel like it's fine. It's just an object. Like nobody got hurt. Like there was tornadoes coming through. No, it's not it. Also not. But I think one of the things is like, I planned on keeping that car for a long time. So it's like hail damage and resale value. It's like, that's not a big problem to me, but yeah, got to go through that whole process.
Let's be honest. What's keeping a car for a long time for Christian Crawford? Because since I've known you, you've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's not true.
4 or 5 cars in.
When did we meet?
3 years that I've met you. We met at Best Buy. No, maybe it's been longer. But 4 years.
What car did I have?
When we first met, you had that Ford.
Okay,
and then the Ford went fuck, and then I think you got the Veloster. And from the Veloster, you got the
Sonata. It was also Sonata. Yeah.
And then another Sonata.
And then another Sonata with just a bigger motor in it.
That's 4.
That's 4. Okay. Yeah, that's 4. Yeah, I kept a Veloster for, I think that was like just over a year.
6 months.
And then hear me out. I made $5,000 on that car.
Yeah, because you were up.
It was at the peak of the pandemic, like resale market, and they were just giving, like, the Sonata that I got was on the lot for over like 90 days or something crazy, and I could not figure out what was wrong with it. Like I was toiling over like, what, there's got to be something wrong with it, but no, it was perfectly fine. And so that really gave me like some positive equity. And so whenever I got this new car, like I know that's not the right way to think about cars because they all depreciate, but in terms of like my position in the car payment was very favorable. So I was like, okay, I want to get a fast car. Now it's time to do it. So yeah.
Good for you. That's okay.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. I mean, there are times where I'm like, was that a bad decision financially?
No.
No, I mean,
If it isn't
according
now,
to Dave Ramsey, it was.
yeah,
It's still.
well,
I mean, the thing is, the one thing about the Sonatas and the Hyundais is they look a lot more expensive than they are, and like the feature set, you get a ton of value for the money. And like the car I got was under 35,000. Like it's not crazy expensive.
that's true. That's true. You're up. That's all that matters. Your funny is not up,
Yeah,
but your money's up.
So, but yeah, I got to go through that process, and now it's just sitting out there looking like a golf ball. Again, I don't know why I'm not more upset about it. That's the thing that I'm like, do I need to be worried about this?
Nah.
But it'll get fixed. It'll be fine. It's just an object. Nobody got it.
When do you have to take it in?
That's the thing. Insurance, I'm like waiting for them to text me back. I guess like I don't know. I've never gone through an insurance process ever with a car. So yeah, I called them, started a claim. I think they texted or reached out. I think it was like an automated system. I'm trying to get like, hey, what's my next step here? So
You're just ghosting them like the women on Bumble,
dude. that is one thing I have not felt. I'm sorry to disappoint the people. I have not felt like getting on the apps at all.
That's okay.
Like it's not been.
King, don't you worry. Don't you rest your head. You're just fine.
Yeah, I've just not had the motivation to do it. It's like every time I get it, every time I get into it, I'm just like,
I want to pinch your nipples.
I am the lobster fox. Oh yeah, actually, let me scroll through here. I don't think there's any updates here. No, there's not.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Dry as a Sahara Desert.
It truly is. I think that one ghosted me, and I was like, all right, we're done for a couple weeks.
That's good.
That was a
nice little refresh.
Yeah, just reset the system.
We love that. God.
Yeah.
I not to just like kind of jump around a lot, but this week has been very interesting because not a lot going on. Just prepping for Saturday. My brother's getting married on Saturday, which is super exciting. And
That's weird. I didn't see an invite.
Yeah, well, shit. Okay. Yeah. Let's crash it. Let's have you crash it.
That'd be fun.
I'll send you the details. But he asked me to say the speech, do this best man speech at his wedding. So I'm very nervous, and I've been prepping for that. It just like wrote the kind of first initial rough draft out, and it was so bad. I'm just like, I have really bad anxiety when it comes to like presenting in front of people, which is kind of weird, but I don't know. It's just something about it.
The most common fear. You're fine. You're good.
Yeah. But I feel pretty good about it now. I've had a couple days to like, rewrite it, kind of go through and change some things, make some edits. So it's gonna happen this weekend. We'll see if I choke.
There you go. How's is he doing like a big wedding, like small wedding, intimate? Like what's the deets on it?
Yeah, I would say it's on the smaller side. I think it's like I don't remember how many people are going to be.
700.
No, I think it's like around 150.
That's kind of big, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean it's bigger, but I feel like there are people that have quite a few more people on their weddings. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know how to judge it. I've only I've not been to a ton of weddings, so.
Yeah, it's true. I think everybody says they want a smaller one, and then it usually balloons up, is my understanding.
Yeah,
never gone through like I don't never planned one, but it's not too bad.
Yeah. So we'll see. I'm excited. I'm already starting to debate if I want to actually drink and just say fuck it and get trashed and then just deal with that Sunday, or if I want to be responsible because we have a hotel, so like it's just like right next to the venue, so it's not like that's a problem. It's just feeling like shit Sunday and then feeling like shit Monday.
Yeah, so true, bestie. I Monday I did not feel my best, and luckily I was off work. But I was like, it's okay. It's a long week, and we got Monday off. It's fine. And then I still regretted it the next day. I was like, I think I need to try non-alcoholic drinks, just because I've been thinking about that a lot lately. Like, I don't like how unclear I feel. Even days after I've been drinking, like for work today, there were a couple points where I was like, I feel just a little bit off, and I do not like how that feels. But I like the taste of some beers.
Mm-hmm.
I like the different like flavors and varieties of it. But yeah, I don't know.
I definitely think you should look into it. I know this is going to be probably the most cringe thing I've said in a while on this show, but Maddie watches this show called Summer House. Have you ever heard of it?
No.
And there's so some of the people that are on it, it's like classic Bravo MTV like drama fucking show. Yeah, crazy. And one of the people has this brand called Loverboy. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. It's an alcohol brand.
Certified lover boy.
Yeah. And they're coming out with a non-alcoholic version. And apparently it's like actually gaining some traction. Seems to be pretty popular. So definitely seems like there are more options in that space. So it's like you might as well try it out.
Try it out.
Piss on it, beat it, try it out.
I think I'll try that because I think part of what it is too, like I have no problem during the week. I used to sometimes have like a beer after work, okay, like every other day or so. And I'm like, what's the point? Like what is actually, I think it's just a habit thing. And sometimes it's nice to just like have that one drink just to like into the day with. But I think it's more ritualistic, and maybe that's why. Because when it's Friday, it's like, oh, I might have a couple drinks, but it's like, why?
What was your AA meeting host name?
Excuse me. It was anonymous. You don't talk about it.
Yeah.
You idiot. First rule of AA.
First rule of AA, don't fucking talk about it.
Don't talk about AA. I mean, people know who they are, so they kind of already failed.
Oh man, that's funny. But I'll you'll have to keep us posted on that if like you actually decide to try some of those out. I would be interested because I'm on the same page. I fucking hate how it makes me feel. Like being drunk or hungover is so terrible for me. And so I don't mind taste of like beer and stuff. So
yeah, I'll give that a shot. See how that works out.
Okay.
Really small thing. I saw a DeLorean on the way back from from I think it was whenever I drove down to Columbia. I think it was 2 weekends ago. I saw a DeLorean on the way up, and I was like, huh? I didn't know those still existed and they still ran.
There's one dude in Columbia that has one. I thought you were talking about somewhere else. That's dope. Was he? He's older, right?
I couldn't tell. I was on I-70 going towards St. Louis, and he was driving back to it. So it was probably the same dude. I don't know how many of those are that exist. But
did you wreck into it?
No, surprisingly, I decided not to. I wasn't going 88 miles an hour. But yeah.
Lame.
Yeah, there wasn't much story on that one. I saw one. I was like, oh.
I like seeing those kind of cars though. I don't know what it was, but this could just be the fact that it's Labor Day and people are just like doing that. But I noticed on Monday, especially like Sunday and Monday, there was a bunch of like nice cars coming around town. Like people were pulling out, like your weekend type cars. And it was cool to see all the different things coming around. Like there was a McLaren I saw. That I just fucking love. I saw a lot of Porsches, bunch of Hellcats and shit coming out. Like
that's dope.
It was cool.
Every time I see those really like exotic cars, especially in Columbia, like where the roads are dog shit, I gotta think to myself, like that can't be at all comfortable to drive, like 99% of the time.
Definitely not. Shit sucks in my fucking car, and I have like the average car, but it's lower because it's a sports car, and that shit sucks.
Yeah, it's gotta be just like rattling the entire frame when you're in one of those like goof, goof, goof. Like
I'd be worried it would break that, but it's like carbon fiber and shit, so
yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
Not even a problem.
Did you see the dog died? Like the Shiba, like oh wow, such mini, that thing.
I didn't like technically hear about it. I was on X and I saw Elon post a picture.
Oh my god.
Like a picture of heaven, and it was the gorilla Harambe and the Doge. That was the only thing I saw, and I was like, oh, now that connects the dot. The dog died.
Yeah, that was so sad. That dog, like that meme was one of the first awakenings of my memory, especially in high school. Like it really was. There was something about the Shiba that really latched onto and became a big part of my personality. I mean, I had a mouse pad that had the Shiba face on it, but it was the face like in the moon. So it was like a mountain scenery with just that dog's face in the moon.
Didn't you have like a background or something of the Shiba, but it was like in space and like the purple?
Oh yeah, yeah. I forgot about that one. That was my background for the longest time.
Was that on your or something.
Yeah, it was. Damn, that's good. It's good memory. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
It's
but
funny.
R.I.P. dog. Yeah.
That's unfortunate. Since we're just talking about news, did you hear about the trash balloons?
No, no.
So I saw this article today that says North Korean trash balloons are dumping filth on South Korea.
That sounds like a fucking Disney plot line.
It's exactly what you think it is. It's a CNN fucking quote. So it says
Okay, I gotta look this up.
North Korea has adopted a new strategy to contend with its southern neighbor, sending floating bags of trash containing filth across the border, carried by massive balloons. The South Korean military began noticing large amounts of balloons arriving from the north starting Tuesday night, detecting more than 150 as of Wednesday morning. Photos released by the JCS show plastic bags carrying 2 giant balloons, with some broken packages spilling scraps of plastic, sheet paper, and what appears to be dirt onto road and sidewalks.
It's like they finally
shit.
got the memes about throwing microwaving honey buns and throwing it
Yeah.
onto people. It's like they finally got that meme and they're like, what if we just did that to the South
What
Koreans?
if we just did that?
Wow, that's
God.
diabolical. You think that's state sponsored? Oh no, my Chrome's not
Oh,
responding.
yeah. I mean, I think anything that happens like that is going to be state sponsored.
You're right. That entire country is state sponsored.
Yeah, I mean, nothing happens in that country without going through the state first. I just saw that. And you just like don't, unless I'm just not in that like realm where I'm seeing information about it, it doesn't seem like I hear too much about that conflict. Like obviously they're still technically at war and they're, they still hate each other, but like this type of stuff is crazy. That's just like a absolute fucking troll.
Yeah, that's like something you would think of as a 10-year-old. You'd be like, what's the worst thing I can do? I'm gonna fill balloons full of dog shit, just send it over the border.
Yeah.
This article says the barrage follows a warning from North Korea's vice defense minister about a tit-for-tat action after anti-Pyongyang leaflets were sent over the border recently by South Korean activists.
Oh, yeah.
They were sending leaflets and they're like, check this shit out.
You think your leaflets are fucking working? Check this shit out on the fucking sidewalk.
God, that is so funny. You gotta like. I'm just picturing from ideation to execution, like how those meetings went, just to get that done.
Yeah.
Like I'm just gonna fill up these balloons.
I don't think much trash went into it, or what? Did I say trash?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if there was too much thought that went into like planning that. I think they're just like, fuck it, let's throw trash over the wall.
I'd like to think they got the North Korean space agency on it, because they have to be buoyant enough to float and like float a ways. So like there was some engineering work that went into these for sure. Like you have to figure out the weight that it can handle, like the size and the material, the balloon, and then you probably got to put, I would think, like helium in that or something.
Bro, they're fucking talking. They've got to be talking to China. They use the same the spy balloon.
Oh, that's so true. They probably did get it from them.
It wouldn't surprise me. I think they don't they talk?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. China,
like
China, North Korea, like alliances or whatever, or an alliance. But 200, like that's not like a couple dudes being like, check this out, like and just doing it. That's a coordinated effort.
It makes me wonder like what was actually in the trash bags. Like I know they said it was like plastic and shit, but why would you not throw shit in the bags? Why would you not just like put awful fucking things in the trash bags? Like who cares if it's plastic and stuff? It'll just be swept up like normal plastic or normal shit on the street, you know?
Yeah. Well, there was a picture
in there.
Yes, there's a picture of one, and it said there was excrement and something.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh yeah, here we go. Other images appear to show trash scattered around collapsed balloons with the word excrement written on a bag in one photograph. So what if they like wrote excrement on the bag but didn't actually put any in there? Then you'd be like, where'd it go?
Yeah, I just like imagine them sitting in this like conference room or something. They're like, all right, what are we gonna do? And dude's like, let's put fucking trash in the bags and send it over. And dude's like, okay, but can I shit in one? And they're like, no, dude, we're just gonna put trash in. He's like, no, but for real, can I shit in one? And he just keeps pressing the whole fucking time until they're like, all right, let him shit in one fucking bag and then we'll send that over.
Yeah, do you think they watched him shit, or do you think he just like did it on his own?
No, I think they didn't intentionally watch him, but I heard that every house in the in that area has to have a picture of Kim Jong Un and his
Yeah.
father. Like it's required, you'll get in trouble. So like, what if they got cameras in that shit and it's in the bathroom?
I mean, I
Then
bet they
they'd be
do.
watching them shit.
Well, if I was, if I was supreme leader, dear leader, Kim Jong Un, I would think this guy wants to shit in these balloons and send it over. What if he like put some hidden codes or messages in there? Like this could have been a psyop or like an inside job. And I bet they're searching through every single balloon just to see if there's like some messages or something in there. Because I'd be like, oh, this guy's trying to get a fast one over us. So they had to watch him take a dump, just taking a shit. How would you even get? Okay, how would you get poop inside the balloon? Like, because it's a pretty small opening, and assuming it's like latex or something, you'd have to get it pretty wide open.
No. They're the balloons are carrying bags, like they're connected to bags. So
It's not in it.
Balloon, it's in the bag.
Oh, you're so right.
Check here.
I'm looking at a.
Okay, you're looking at it. Okay.
Yeah, I see what you're saying now. Okay, so it was tied to it. Oh, see, I was thinking they're inside of the balloon.
An idiot.
Is just logistically, yeah. See, this is the conversations we need to be having.
No, 100%. Like, there's just a lot that goes into it. Man, it makes me wonder, like, what's next?
Yeah. Who the hell is clicking on these sponsored stories on the side of these news articles, like the clearly clickbait ones? You ever click on those ever?
Fuck no.
It's like Amazon's worst nightmare, thousands canceling Prime, and it's online shopping tools. I'm going to click on it. Do this before you renew Amazon Prime. It's genius. Blog.online shop. Oh, there's a click pop up. Okay.
Christian is actively getting fucking hacked by North Korea.
Well, there's something about whenever you see those sponsored posts, like there's something about the image and it's like kind of grainy and the colors like a little bit off and it's like a little bit saturated. Like, you know what I mean? Like it looks a little bit too punched up.
It's a scam.
It is, but it's crazy how there's a consistent, like all of them look like that.
Yeah.
And there's multiple ad networks that are running to put those on there. Local Missouri mom uncovers genius shopping trick, saves thousands. Blog.online shop. Okay, it's the same one.
That's terrible.
You got to think these are probably AI at this point, right?
100%.
Yeah, best part, it's 100% free. Get Capital One shopping here. Is this by Capital One? Hold up. Did you actually not want? Okay, I'm just going through a rabbit hole now.
He's dug in.
Missing Kansas women's bodies found in ice chest buried in cow pasture. Oh, that's a real headline from NBC News. It looked just like it.
That's funny.
I was like, this seems kind of dark for an advertisement.
It's true. That's funny as fuck.
Amazon hates when seniors do this.
Have you seen anything about the new Call of Duty coming out?
Shoot, no. What's the? Oh wait, is it a Black Ops?
Black Ops 6.
Okay, I think I've seen like just the slightest info on it.
It looks fucking cool. Very early to where it's not like we have like a ton of information on it. They just released a trailer not too long ago, but apparently it's going to come out day one on like Xbox Game Pass and PC and everything.
Oh wow.
So that's clutch. We love that. Obviously there's no like release date. It'll probably be in like November or something. That's normally when they release them, but I don't know if you played a lot of these games or ever like cared enough about Call of Duty, but like Call of Duty, like the Black Ops series has by far been some of the best series that have come out. Like it's almost like even nowadays where like other Call of Duties, it doesn't seem like there's that much hype around them. Like obviously there's going to be hype because it's a new game, but Black Ops always seems to get the big crowds. It always seems to be like fan favorite. So I'm super excited.
Yeah, I remember Black Ops 1 was one of the most memorable campaigns. Even Black Ops 2. Like I was really big into the campaigns back when because our internet was pretty dog shit. And so multiplayer was like a struggle half the time.
Yeah.
But 1 and 2, the campaigns were nice. 3, I don't remember as much. And I also have no recollection of 5. What happened in 5? Oh, is that Cold War?
Yes. Yeah, they just didn't call it Black Ops 5. Yeah.
Yeah, Cold War was a pretty good campaign. I remember that one. Was 3 the? Yeah, was 3 the one that was like very far in the future?
Yeah, it was like jetpacks and shit. Your like character would float around.
Yeah, because weren't there 3 with jetpacks? It was like Advanced, Infinite, and Black Ops 3. Did they all have jetpacks to it?
Yep.
Which one was like the craziest? Was that Black Ops 3 that like just kind of jumped the shark on it?
I think it was Advanced Warfare, but that wasn't. Or are you talking about Black Ops series?
All of them.
Yeah, I think Advanced Warfare, if I remember correctly, that was the first one that like came out with these exoskeletons and
Yes.
shit where you could like fly around and stuff. And then Black Ops came out after that, or Infinite Warfare, one of the two. And that's when it kind of like caught that trend, but it quickly went away because no one fucking likes that.
Yeah. I never really played a lot of the Titanfalls, but I played Titanfall 2 a couple times, and it reminded me just of that because like you could run on walls and stuff, and it's fun gameplay, but it's not like Call of Duty gameplay. Which we started playing X Defiant, and the movement is like a big part of how those shooters play.
Yeah, it really is. Like it can really tear apart a game, especially like I feel like a lot of the gaming community in general is so like one way or another, where it's either I'm diehard this or diehard that, and you either love jetpacks or you don't. And the community like pretty much said, "Fuck no, we're not doing this jetpack shit anymore," and so they stopped. And that's why there
Yeah.
haven't been more Call of Duties doing that, just because no one wants that. It's not Call of Duty. It's not like it doesn't have that competitive aspect to it. So I'm excited for like a refresh, something new, something different. Because like Modern Warfare 2 and the newest Modern Warfare 3 were the same engine, same mostly same guns, stuff like that. So I'm ready for something different.
I still feel cheated after buying the third one because I got it on sale at like 50, and I still just feel like that was not a good decision. I mean, it's fine. It's a Call of Duty, but it's not like there's literally no half the time you're playing maps for Modern Warfare 2. Like, and in fact, they made the new versions of the old maps that were on Modern Warfare 2, but for Modern Warfare 3, the modern one. It's like, what are we doing here? Did anybody put like more than 2 years of thought, like advance notice on this? I don't think so.
It's a good point. I mean, you have a valid point, but like at the same time, Black Ops probably won't be like that. Like I'm sure at some point through like a DLC or something, they would release those maps. But this is a new game. This is a new series. That was Activate or what was it? What are the three? There's Activision, Treyarch, and
Not Raven.
oh,
Activision, Treyarch.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Sledgehammer, yeah, they were like working together for 2 years and like kind of co-creating this game, and that's why it was so similar and all that kind of stuff. So this will be something different. Yeah. I know I'll be getting it. You probably won't.
It's like the time I spend on it is not commensurate with the money I spend on it. That's my issue.
But like, you're only spending this once a year. Technically, if you're just talking, sure, but like, doesn't the fact that you're playing with your friends outweigh the cost?
No, because we just played X for free. No, and you can keep Modern Warfare 3 on your hard drive. Okay, you can do that. And then we can boot that up.
I mean, we can.
And then we can get mad because there's 30 gigs of updates because it doesn't automatically update, even though I let it automatically update, and it just doesn't update in the background. And then we can wait 2 hours to launch the game. We can have that fun experience together.
Sounds like you've really enjoyed your time.
Dude, PC gaming has its advantages, but my God, does it have its disadvantages. Like that shit, I've checked. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Okay, I can accept that I'm doing something wrong potentially, but the little button that says automatically download is clicked, and it has been clicked, and it still doesn't do it. I don't get it. And so every time we get on there, it's like 20 gigs of updates. First of all, why do you need 20 gigs of updates? What's happening in the background? Like you can put more shitty maps and bugs on it. It's impossible. And the game is 170 gigabytes.
Look, I understand you're frustrated, Christian.
Yeah. Like in order to download X Defiant, I was like, why is my PC taking up so much space? Because Windows 11 also doesn't show storage 100% correctly. So I have to get third-party software to download it and see where that storage is actually going. And it's like, you have 175 gigs of this Call of Duty game. And I'm like, no game should ever be that big. It just shouldn't be that big. So then I had to get rid of that to make room for X Defiant.
Yeah, that is definitely one downside of a PC is having to adjust your storage because of that. if you like run out of space to put bigger hard drives and shit in, and it's like, okay, I just got to keep uninstalling shit and re-downloading it. But like, you should still buy it.
I mean, yeah, that's a compelling argument. I mean, to be fair, Xbox still does that too, where it's like, oh, this is a 500 gig Series S, so like, let me just offload some shit. Yeah. There's things I could be doing. Okay, I accept that I'm not innocent in this, but it's also frustrating how large these updates are for what and for what.
It's trash. It's trash.
It is trash. And their menus, it's the menus that take up 100 gigs. Don't even get me started on those menus. It's like they're designed to piss you off.
No, they're just designed to piss you off, Christian.
God, that's so true. Sometimes in my old age, I find myself like looking at a new software menu and I'm like, I don't want to learn this shit. I don't want to learn it. The buttons should be where I want them to be. And I'm like, I kind of get old people sometimes.
But like, this is such a far cry from where Christian Crawford used to be. Like you used to be so ready for what's next and innovative and like so ready to learn, and now it's like you just hate it. Why do you turn?
See, this is a better argument for getting Black Ops. That you had me on a hook there.
Yeah.
It matches who I want to be. That's what you got to sell me on. You're not selling me the game. You're selling me who I want to be with the game.
Yeah. You want to be seen and heard. And Christian, I think this new Call of Duty is going to do that for you.
Yeah.
It's going to unlock some new potential to trash talk.
Okay, there you go. Are the menus going to be better? Because I'll buy it just for the better menus.
I would assume so. It's a completely new developer making this game. So the likelihood of it being a carbon copy like the last two games were, I don't think that's going to happen. So I would assume it's better menus.
Okay.
But
as long as I don't have to launch a launcher just to launch the game, and then both of them have to update. Damn it! And for that reason, I'm out.
PC.
And for that reason, I am out.
Christian,
I'm seeking 100% stake in my company for $50. Oh, and I'm out. Oh man, but no, X Defiant's been fun. You lied to me.
What?
You lied to me. You said, Christian, there's a new avenue for trolling, and we haven't come across one person using voice yet.
Okay, that's true. Right, look, right hand up for accountability.
But it is fun. It is fun. I'll give you that.
Yeah, it's a good like breath of fresh air. Like it's something good and nice, and nothing's necessarily like wrong with it. It's not super cringy. It's a solid game. I definitely do agree. It blows major dick that you can't fucking talk to each other. That's got to be fixed. And I gotta,
to that point, I gotta wonder if there's no way the game's built like that. I think it's truly because it seems like the voice was private by default, which is very strange. I think that's why. I think nobody would think to go in and change that.
Yeah. I just haven't seen anything talking about it. It's like, I feel like more people would be talking about why it's not working versus it is working.
Yeah.
If this is such a big feature, like that's one of the, pillar things of Call of Duty. Like everyone wants to talk shit after the match is over. Like what the heck?
Yeah. I'm just going to Google it real quick.
Yeah. You Google it real quick.
7 days ago. Trying to play cross-platform and everyone's mics work until they get into the game. Okay, so it sounds like it's definitely possible.
Okay, so it's like the lobby. But after the game, it says the mic is disabled. So you can't talk after the game. So why even talk in the beginning?
I don't think it's actually built like that. I think it's just this person's having that problem.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah. We're a troubleshooting podcast now.
While you're looking that up, like anyone who has PC or Xbox, you should definitely download X Defiant if you like FPS shooters.
Yeah.
It's free and it's definitely fun.
It's a good time. I need to get more snipers unlocked. It's a good fun sniping game. Speaking of trolling though, a game that is ripe for the plucking is Hell Let Loose.
Okay.
Trolling. Yeah, I've been playing that a lot with Sheriff, and there's so many opportunities for it because there's a chain of command. There's your commander, there's your unit leads who are in your own units of like 5 people, and then you have your unit chat, and then you also have proximity chat. So you can be like running by somebody, turn on prox chat, and like yell to them like you were actually close to them in real life.
Please tell me you yell some crazy shit.
Not some crazy. Yeah. Like somebody was talking about. I got okay. What was the discussion? It's like these large scale battles, and you could be next to like 40 teammates, like a ton of people at one time. And I was running through. We were fortifying, defending, and these guys were talking about. I think one of them said Trump 2020.
Oh,
I was
God.
like, here we go. And so I was like, oh, Biden's your president, right? And I can't remember exactly what they said, but I just kept saying Biden's your president. They're like, stop talking politics in here. And I'm like, I'm not talking politics. I'm just saying Biden's your president. Do you guys think Biden's the president right now? And they're like, no, Trump's president. I'm like, okay, well, how do you think the economy's going? And they're like, well, the economy's dog shit. And I'm like, well, I thought Trump was president. They're like, no, Biden's president. Like just talking nonsense back and forth to these people. And they kept complaining that I was talking politics. And they're like, Biden can't even walk up the stairs. And I was like, do you see that video of Trump falling down the stairs? Like, that's more embarrassing.
You see, Trump got fucking arrested.
Yeah, no, he got arrested, but they love that. They love that. And I was trying to load back in after I died, and I got kicked.
Oh, no.
I got banned for 1 hour. Yeah.
There's a no politics in this chat.
It's pretty cool.
That's rough.
So, yeah, there's green pastures on that game.
I can definitely see you like unlocking a new potential in that game.
Well, there's so many ways to mess with people. Like you can mess with your commander if you want to, which is a very stressful job on that game. You can mess with your own squad. You can mess with people around you. Like and there's a certain kind of person that's into those more like role play, like sim games. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And so you can kind of lean into that. And the best part is you can change your name to be whatever you want on it. So like my current name is Major Dump. So I'll have to think about that. But
I not that you asked, but I've always wanted to get that game. So it's free. It's free.
Yeah, I think so. Well, if you got Game Pass, I think it is.
Oh, I'll have to check that.
Yeah, I think it might be $20, if I'm not mistaken.
That's not free, Christian.
Well, if you ain't a broke boy and you got Game Pass, what are you, a broke boy?
Well, it sounds like you weren't a broke boy because you weren't buying a new Call of Duty.
Yeah, but that's a principled stance. I don't do it out of principle.
Okay.
So are you a broke boy? Or you're not a broke boy?
I'll go fuck myself.
Who do you want to be? Do you want to be? Do you want to get your money up?
Yeah, no, because my phone is up real bad.
Yeah, I heard a lot of funny boys play that game. So
I'll have to get it. I've been looking at it for some time. Like I definitely want to get into a milsim like that. So.
And I would say it's even not like super milsim. It's just it's got elements of it. Like you can kind of lean into it if you want.
Yeah.
It is funny. Like when people get shot, sometimes they'll have their prox chat on and they'll just like yell like it's in Saving Private Ryan, and like you get some pretty good voice actors in that game.
That's good.
So people get really into it. It's funny.
That's your lane, man. That's all you.
Oh my God. You just
Christian's getting a fucking boner right now.
No. What even is that? That's crazy.
That's nuts.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I feel like we've hit some fucking good content tonight. I feel like we've got some good stories. I appreciate you bringing some gas, and hopefully you like what I brought.
Yeah, you get me talking about Call of Duty. It's gonna come out. Last point here. I found a new gyro place. Gyro. I don't want to be one of those assholes that mispronounces it, but pretty damn good. It's called St. Louis Gyros, and it's next to Academy Sports.
Why is it like everything in St. Louis is like whatever the food is, and then the word St. Louis?
Because they really like themselves, or we really like ourselves. I guess I'm one of them at the moment. St.
Louis Gyros.
Gyros.
Oh shit, that looks fucking good.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it since I got one 2 days ago. I'm like,
Christian,
I might need to go back.
Oh my God, dude, that looks. Isn't it baklava?
What is that?
It's like a dessert. You need to get that.
Baklava.
Oh my God, dude, that looks so good.
I want it. I want it.
It's like you do not let me fuck. Why?
Every time you do not let me. Why? I am the pop star who fucks.
They have like flavored drinks They have a leche, a mango, and a guava drink.
Oh shit, that does sound good. I'll be real. I put the blinders on when I walked in. I was like, I want the classic. give me that. I'm gonna walk out.
Okay, Christian. Next time I'm in St. Louis, we have to go here.
Okay. Okay.
And we need to like actually get some good shit with blinders up. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, I'd be game for that. God, it's closing 9 p.m. I'm really hungry. I've had this really bad habit lately of like not eating lunch on time.
Oh.
And when I do, just like not eating much. Because I've been like stacking meetings back to back in the middle of the day, and I don't properly take a second to be like, all right, I'm gonna eat right here. Like it just doesn't happen.
Are you debating going and getting this place?
Kinda.
Yeah, I think you should.
Yeah, but hear me out. I have Life cereal in the cupboard.
That's not a fucking meal. What the hell's wrong with you? You're just gonna go to those same shit you're doing at lunch. Get your bitch ass up off the fucking. Get outside. Go touch some grass. Go jump in that fucking golf ball and go get some gyros.
Hey, you don't talk about her like that.
You called her a golf ball earlier.
She is a golf ball, but she's my golf ball.
She's my golf ball.
She's a beautiful golf ball.
All right, well, we're gonna wrap it here because Christian needs to go eat some dinner.
Yeah, I need to go eat some. Yeah. This protein shake it's not.
No,
it's not feeling.
Come on. All right, well, thank you everyone for listening. It's been a fun episode. My cheeks hurt. I feel like we've been vibing the hell out.
Pause.
Y'all have a good night. Christian, wrap this motherfucker.
Yeah, Tulu, that's all I got. Yeah, I think you said it. You said it well when you say the most when you say nothing at all. What's that song? You say everything when you kiss
boys.
Kiss my.
Have a good night.